recording.
All right. I'll call the meeting to order. It's at 5:30 p.m. June 26, 2019. Roll call.
General?
Yes.
Jensen?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
Let the record show that Stella Herder is absent.
If you all had a chance to read the minutes, I guess I entertain a motion to approve the minutes or make corrections.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same. Motion carried. I'd like to open the case of YZ 2019-02 for public hearing.
I've got ZV.
Oh, sorry, ZV 2019-02.
This was the agenda item that last month, we're only bringing it up tonight because the way that we tabled it is that we tabled it to this meeting here today. And we did receive an email from Cole in regards to the request that they're working with the roads department right now, and that the engineer told them that it may take him another month or two to actually get that section of road vacated. And once they have that section of road vacated, I think they were down to a point that they're not even gonna actually need this request anymore, so it won't even, we'll disregard it at that point. We'll actually bring it back before it, and we'll allow the board to deny the request, and then he'll be already probably moved forward with construction of his building at that point in time. But this time, when you make the motion to, or we table this item, if we could just do it indefinitely until such time as Mr. Rupiper reaches back out to us, then we won't have to bring it up every month until then.
Okay. Do we have to have any other discussion or anything?
Unless you have any questions.
No. I would make a motion then that we table this item indefinitely until the applicant asks us to reconsider it. Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed the same. Motion's carried. Do we need a roll call on that, or?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay. I will read my statement. The public hearings will be conducted pursuant to the Board of Rules procedure as adopted May 26, 1988. We will first hear the report of the planning director on the detailed information and observations regarding the request, if not done so in written form prior to the hearing. Next, we will take testimony from the applicant and his or her witnesses.
Thank you.
Upon completion of the applicant's testimony, I'll call upon members of the audience wishing to make a statement concerning the request. Persons in favor of the request shall be heard first, followed by those who oppose it. At any time during the presentation of testimony, members of the board may interrupt to ask questions or make comments on what has been said. Upon completion of all testimony, the applicant will be allowed to make a closing statement to the board. Upon completion of the applicant's closing statement, we will then hear the recommendation, if any, of the planning director, and upon completion of all discussion, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing on the request. After the public hearing has been closed, I'll entertain a motion from the members of the board regarding the disposition of the application. Each speaker addressing this board shall step forward to the podium and state their name and address before proceeding with the testimony or evidence. I would ask that you spell your last name. The board shall not be bound by strict rules of evidence, but does reserve the right to exclude evidence or testimony it may deem to be irrelevant, immaterial, incompetent, or unduly repetitious. As chairman, I will rule on all questions relating to the admissibility of evidence, which may be overruled by a majority of the board. The board may grant continuances in a case for good cause shown to any interested party who has entered his appearance. The board may at any time request a continuance of a hearing for the purpose of giving further notice, taking further evidence, gathering further information, touring the proposed site, or for other such reasons the board may find sufficient. In such case, we will state specific reasons for the continuance and set a date, time, and place when the matter will be continued. All official actions of this board will be made at public hearing by motion made, second, and polling of the membership. If conditions are imposed, such conditions shall be included in the motion or amended hereto. Our final decision will be prepared in writing and will be part of the public record of this board. Once this board has reached a decision on a case, that decision shall be final. Section 33518.18 of the Code of Iowa states, any person or person jointly or severally aggravated by any decision of the Board of Adjustment under provision of Chapter 335, or any taxpayer or any officer, department, board, or bureau of the county may present to the court of record a petition duly verified, setting forth that such decision was illegal in whole or in part, specifying the grounds of the illegality. Such petition shall be presented to the court within 30 days after the filing of the decision in the office of the board. Upon that, I would ask that for a motion to open up the public hearing on case ZV-2019-14, Sean Mills.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Public hearing is open. I would ask that Sean come to the podium.
What would you like me to say? Please state your name and address.
Sean Mills, last name is M-I-L-S, 18012 Sunnydale Road, Council Bluffs, Iowa, 51503.
Then you could just tell them a little bit about why you want the taller building.
Okay, proposed building is going to be 26'10" from the ground level to the peak. And the reason that I want it, I understand that's 4 feet 10 taller than code, 22 feet. And the reason I want it that tall is because I need a 14-foot door, 16-foot sidewalls, 14-foot door, so I can pull my camper, store my camper inside. And that's basically it.
This isn't at your house though, right?
No, it's not at my house.
Not that that matters.
Not that it matters, no. Well, yeah, it would matter at my house, because I don't have room. So that's why I'm moving from 3 acres to 13 acres, allegedly, if I can get the things done that I want to.
And you don't have any problem with all the setback, the other setbacks?
No. No, I have everything. Where it's positioned now, actually, it's going to be partially down the hill, from the high point of the property. And it's gonna be probably from McPherson, the back of it will face McPherson. And you'll probably be able to see maybe the top of the 16-foot sidewall and the roof is about it. So I mean, it's not gonna be towering above, you know, any other homes or buildings in the area, so.
The ground is such that the height won't bother anything then?
No.
Kind of all falls off into a little bit of valley area.
I think from McPherson, it's gonna be approximately 400 and some feet.
How
Off
big
me.
is the lot, or how big is the
13
property?
acre lot.
13, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be 400 and some feet from McPherson and about 800 and some odd feet from Dogwood.
And it's a 50 by 150, that's what it says.
60 by 150.
Okay.
That's a lot of building. I've got one of that very same size.
Oh, you do? It's a lot of building for my pocketbook.
So no commercial activities?
No.
Okay. Those are all the questions I have.
Good. Any
Yep,
questions?
I'm good.
Okay. I think we're done, if you wanna
Okay.
have a seat.
Thank you.
This time, I'd ask anyone opposed, to please come forward. If there's nobody opposed, I guess I'd or ask for the staff's recommendations.
The recommendation of the planning department is to approve, the application, subject to the following conditions. that the proposed building shall be set back a minimum of 25 feet from the side yard and 50 feet from the rear yard. That's based on the following findings of fact. The applicant's lot size is sufficient to support the proposed structure. The property is not in a platted subdivision. The subject building is not gonna be used for any commercial activities. The aforementioned facts reduce the potential visual and aesthetic impacts on which the line of sight for which the height restriction was adopted.
Upon that, I guess I would ask for a motion to close public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Public hearing is closed. Is there any more discussion that we need on that? We have any questions or?
Pretty straightforward.
I thought so too. If there's no more discussion, I would entertain a motion.
I would move that we approve case ZV 2019-14 as requested.
Second?
It's been moved in second. Roll call vote?
General,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jensen,
Aye.
Fox.
Yes.
The applicant, the case has been approved.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any other business, Matt?
No other business for the board tonight?
Wow. Then I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
You did? Second. Sorry.
It's been moved in second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.